deep inside a lush, green jungle where colorful birds sang and butterflies danced. All the animals lived together in harmony. There was the mighty lion, the wise elephant, the clever fox, the proud tiger, and so many more. For years, they had lived happily, sharing the fruits of the forest and the cool water of the sparkling river. But one day, that peace was shattered. The sound echoed from a tall rock where the lion stood, puffing out his chest. "I am the strongest. My roar makes the very earth shake. There's no doubt about it. I am the king of this jungle." The other animals glanced at each other, whispering nervously. The tiger, never one to back down, let out a smirk. "King Ha, just because you can roar loudly doesn't make you a ruler." The elephant, who was quietly munching on some leaves, added in his calm, deep voice, "Leadership isn't about noise, lion. It's about helping and protecting others." A mischievous monkey, swinging from a vine, giggled and said, "Looks like we need to find out who really fit to be king." And just like that, the argument began. The animals gathered in a large circle under a giant banyan tree, each one wanting to have their say. "Without my roar, no one would fear danger," the lion argued angrily. "But fear doesn't make you a leader. It makes you a bully," the tiger shot back. The wise elephant shook his head slowly. "A true king should be loved, not feared." Seeing his chance, the clever fox stepped forward. "Why don't we test everyone? Let's hold a challenge and see who truly deserves to be called the king." And so, it was decided. A challenge would be held to find out who the real king of the jungle was. All the animals gathered by the side of a wide, rushing river. Perched on a branch above them was the wise old owl, who had been chosen to judge the contest. "Listen closely," hooted the owl. "There is a baby deer trapped on the other side of this river, frightened and alone. Whoever brings it back safely, without harming anyone, will be the true king." The test was not about strength, but about heart and wisdom. But the animals, caught up in their pride, didn't realize that yet. The tiger went first. He crouched low, his muscles tensed, and with a mighty leap, he tried to cross the river. But the current was too strong, and it quickly pulled him downstream. Next, the lion stepped up. He took a deep breath and let out a tremendous roar, hoping to scare the water away. But his roar only frightened the poor baby deer even more. The bear tried to build a bridge from fallen logs, but it collapsed halfway across. Everyone tried in their own way, but no one succeeded. Some showed off their power, others showed their pride, but none of them showed any patience. All this time, the elephant had been observing quietly from the side. He thought to himself, "If I use my strength gently, maybe I can help." He waded slowly and carefully into the rushing river, his large body steady against the current. He reached the other side, gently lifted the terrified deer with his strong but gentle trunk, and carried it carefully back to its worried mother. With calmness, care, and wisdom, the elephant saved the baby deer. "Thank you, kind elephant," whispered the little deer, nuzzling against its mother. As the elephant stepped out of the water, the rain that had started to fall stopped, the sky cleared, and a beautiful rainbow appeared. All the animals began to cheer, strength with kindness. "That's true power," said the tiger, looking at the elephant with newfound respect. The lion hung his head in shame. "I understand now," he said humbly. "A king isn't the loudest or the strongest. A king is the one who helps others in need." The wise old owl smiled. Then it settled. "The elephant is the real king of this jungle." The animals clapped, danced, and celebrated. The lion himself took a crown made of leaves and placed it on the elephant's head. But the elephant just smiled gently. "I don't need a crown," he said. "What matters is that we all care for each other like one big family." And from that day on, the jungle lived in true peace and